everyone. It's Monday the 15th of it's Monday the 16th, isn't it? Yeah. I've got a new got a new camcorder, and it doesn't have the little date. It doesn't have the little date on the bottom of the screen, so it's 16th, isn't it? It's Monday the 16th. My name's Steve Faragher. This is the Big Shave, coming live from Liverpool. As I said, I've just got a brand new camcorder. I'm just testing it out, see whether it's any better or any worse than the other one. So what are we looking at this morning? We're looking at a few different products actually. Went shopping in Liverpool on Friday, and we got these things. These are razor blades, made by Laser. Must be branded by someone else, obviously, because people don't make razor blades anymore. It's big companies. And 40 pence a packet. So you must grumble with that, really, can we? That was at a shop called Wilkinson's in Liverpool. It's a chain. I'm not sure if it's all over Britain or just the north of Britain. And also 49p, the old Palmolive Classics. Interesting price for them. And the final thing from Wilkinson's was a little Hobbs airbrush. Again, that was like, I think it was 40p. So I'm going to use this today. I'm going to break it in, hopefully. I've soaked it for a bit. I'm also going to use a little bit of Palmolive tube. I've not used Palmolive tube for a while. And I put one of the laser blades, I think I'm saying razor blade wrong, doesn't it? In the Merca Progress on set number 3, because I haven't had a shave for 3 days, so shave's a bit long. That doesn't work. I'm going to take it out and put it into the future, because the future, you shave with any blade in the future, I think. That's the future. Yeah, that's the vision. People can say, what's the difference? Brilliant razor, not so brilliant razor. Expensive razor, not so expensive razor. You can see the size as well. It's much bigger head. That's too big. It's just the right size. It's too ungainly, really. The head's too ungainly. Okay, so let's get started. We've just got a little bit of the Palmolive in the bowl, as we said before. I'm going to lather up with that. Just sort of ask people what sort of a weekend they've had. We talked about Friday the 13th, last Friday. People were telling that, I don't know why it was Friday the 13th. I thought it was something to do with Jesus Christ and 13 disciples and Good Friday and all that sort of stuff. And, on the Facebook page and on the YouTube page, we had a couple of different people telling us what the legend is behind it anyway. That was something to do with the Knights Templars being massacred. And this is lathering up well, actually. This is a nice little brush. Look at that. It's an interesting amount of foam on there. And apparently all the Knights Templars were massacred on the 13th, Friday the 13th. Okay. So I think what else has happened in Liverpool? Not much. Weather's been very strange. We had a very warm end of last week, and we had a very cold weekend. And it's not too bad this morning actually. I've been out walking my dog on Edge Lane, and it's not been too bad. Okay, so we're going to talk a little bit about the way that we shave. If anyone's not watched this before, this is all about method of shaving called beard reduction, where you don't try and shave everything off in one go. What you do is you take as much off as you can without putting too much pressure on. The more pressure you put on the blade, then the more the blade's got to work, and also the more stress it's putting on your face. So we're on a setting 3 on a Merca Progress, which is a lovely little razor, and we're going with the growth, which in my case is down that way. So we're going diagonally across my face. I thought I'd take a bit of time talking about the shaving today, because the shaving technique, because I don't really do that an awful lot anymore. And if someone does tune into this, I haven't seen any of these, then they might wonder what the hell I'm going on about. So my growth goes that way, straight across that way, and it goes straight across that way, and then I'm going to go diagonally again with the growth. These blades aren't too bad, they're a bit tuggy, but for 40p I'm going to go and buy a couple of tucks of these, put them away somewhere. There we go. But so yeah, it's worth talking a little bit about what's been going on eBay. I've been selling a few shaving kits. I've been putting a Umar razor, some Arco soap, and a little brush, and some Derby blades on eBay. And I've sold that to Umar razors. I've got no razors left, so I'm gonna have to go and find some more razors. Okay, so this time we're gonna go across the growth. Growth goes that way, so going diagonally across the growth, starting at the top and working down, and then I go across the jawline, straight across the jawline. And what I always found when I was shaving before I started using this method was the jawline was always the worst. It was always like little hairs underneath the jawline or on top of the jawline. And it was always like a bit of a task really to try and find out the best way of doing it. So this time I'm going to go up. And most of the tuggy blades, the second pass is actually a bit better. Okay, a bit more on. And then the final pass is going to be against the growth, so in the cheeks I go up, but I always start off, I go straight away down the jawline, and then just pick up the rough bits on the neck, trying not to stay too long in one place. If it still feels a bit rough, just leave it. You stay in one place, then you start irritating the skin, and it puts you off shaving. And the last thing we want to do is make people think this is too difficult. So we go up the jawline, up the jawline, up the jawline, up the jawline. I kept this on a 3 actually, but really should have lowered it down to a 1 for the last pass. Now that's a nice smooth shave. These blades, these laser blades, 40p. So we're talking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're talking like less than 10p a blade. It's fantastic value. So can't knock them. Won't be using them all the time. They're not Persona Platinum, but there you go. Okay. Anyway, that was a good shave. That was a good shave. So again, if you're new, the other thing you need to do when you're shaving is make sure that you finish off properly. I always finish off with a cologne first of all, which I feel, it's only an opinion, no scientific backup, it just closes all the pores. Acts a little bit like an astringent, really stops any bleeding or nicks, tightens the skin up a little bit, and evaporates really quickly. It doesn't stay on the skin. Just a couple of seconds and it'll evaporate. And the next thing you always put on is some sort of moisturising cream. The best stuff is this stuff, it's called Arco. And that's upside down. Arco moisturiser. There are several types of moisturiser. This stuff has beeswax in it. It's really thick. And puts your skin back into decent condition again. The thing about the Arco is it takes a lot of working in. And I think this is good for the skin as well, all this activity, all this massage. I think it's good. And then the final is some something to smell, something to give you a little bit of a nice smell. Right, this time we're using classic Old Spice. It's got for Christmas, and that's it. Ready for work. Not rushing today, I'm a little bit early, so it's been quite pleasurable. This is why I thought I'd talk a little bit about what the method is. And that's about it really. If you're interested, if this has sort of piqued your interest a little bit, and you think, oh, I wouldn't mind finding out some more about shaving, then we have a Facebook group, and also I sell bits and bobs on eBay, so if you're interested in Arco soap or Arco cream, then look us up on eBay. So that's it. Steve Faragher, coming all the way from Liverpool. Don't know where you are, but hope it's nice where you are. Talking about shaving, talking about life as well. Really, I haven't talked much about life today, but I will do. And I'll see you all tomorrow or sometime in the week from the Big Shave in Liverpool. Steve Faragher. Ta-ra. How'd you turn this camera off? Hang on. Oh, God, how'd you do